am Micheal Adongo. I'm so blessed to share with us the summary of the reading for the past week, which comes from the two books of Titus and Philemon. Just to begin with, Paul writes a letter to one of his true sons in the faith, that is Titus. In chapter 1, he reminds Titus of his duties on Crete and lists some qualification of the men Titus is to appoint to serve as elders of the church. He wants Titus to be on guard of some elements. These are characters you would encounter in his work. In the rest of the book also, we see Paul pleading a pattern of good works, and stressing that sound doctrine requires right living. Paul counsels godliness among old men and old women, among younger women, and younger men were not left behind also. We see also Paul in chapter 2 gives a particular encouragement to Titus personally and to persons who found themselves in the unfortunate positions of being slaves. He writes of the grace of God and bids Titus to declare it boldly. He speaks of the sort of life all Christians must live, me and you, before the world, and condemns those who refuse sound doctrine. And this introduces us to Philemon. And in Philemon, we see Paul acknowledges Philemon's legal claim on his slave Onesimus, and so sends him back, but with a plea for Philemon to return to him to help. Paul speaks highly of Onesimus' Christian character and pleads for his reception on that basis, and that offers to repay Philemon back. Paul saw in Christianity a spirit of love for Christian slaves as men and brethren, which had in it the seeds of destructions of human slavery. This living of freedom has worked, through the ages, and the epistle or this letter to Philemon is a character of freedom. People of God, these two letters of Paul are marked by Paul's continued concerns for truth in teaching and truth in relationship. We are encouraged to be more concerned about the truth of the doctrine and teaching that people receive so that they can pass on to others, just like Paul to Titus and Titus to others. We have to ask ourselves these questions. How can we make sure we and those around us are rooted in healthy teachings? How can that be expressed in healthy giving relationships? How can we communicate God's offer of reconciliation, and how can we live it out in an over-divided world? And God bless you, people of God.